What is going on, guys? Keen Flame here, back with another video. Today we are doing another game where we are analyzing our gameplay. Um, I will fast forward throughout the game just to get to the crucial points of the game, right? So today in the video, let's talk about team play, right? And god compositions. So basically, uh, God compositions are quite tough because, for example, if you have one Ra player and then Uranus and Loki, then and the enemy has like let's say like two Lokis and Uranus, then the other two players can't get doubled unless the Ra plays like really well, right? So in general, you kind of want to stack like three defensive gods. So let's say two Egypt, one Greek, or two Greek, one Egypt. And on the other side, if you're playing aggressive with your team, right, then you want to stack like three aggressive gods. But it's also possible to do hybrid compositions, like, for example, Ra Loki, because the Loki keeps the enemy kind of busy. And then tributing resources to the Loki as Ra is really good because Loki can just make insane use of the resources that he is given, right? So there's a lot of possibilities. So it's not like black on white, right? Uh, that you can only do defensive gods only or only aggressive gods. So it does really depend. But in general, you do want to kind of stick to the rule if you're somewhat a new player. Well, actually, not even a new player, just in general. That it is easier to win if you stack three defensive gods or three aggressive gods, because then you kind of have the synergy, like Uranus, Loki. Um, they both want to raid, they both want to be aggressive. So that's a lot better than one defensive god and then two aggressive gods, right? But it all depends. Anyway, enough talk about that. And let's see what we got here. So I am playing Raw. I'm still on Rustin, so I'm just playing some Raw because it's kind of easy for me. Um, I've played a lot of Raw in the past, so I'm gonna stick to that mostly. Uh, so And on my teammate, I have Garaz. So he is a very good player that plays a lot nowadays. Um, yeah, just a very good player overall. So, and then we have Kiluminatie, the other key member, who is a raw main, but he plays pretty much everything anyway. So he's also very, very good. Definitely someone to look out for in the future that might be a top player if he isn't already, right? Like I mean, he can take games off anyone in team games really, but yeah, so these guys are like new talent kind, and they're definitely you gotta keep your eyes on them because they're definitely gonna be popping off in the future really hard. I'm retold, um, if they have the time of this, right? So we are against Scandalous, which is kind of funny name. I'm not sure who this guy is, but he seemed pretty good to me. And then we are against Uli again. Very good team game player, very good 1v1 player, plays pretty much everything. I think he mains Zeus, so Zeus is his best god, so Loki would be his off god, but his random god is still 2k anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. But a really good player. And then we got Socio. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but he is playing Gaia. I played against this guy in another game as well. He's a very good Gaia player. Likes to use the hero Ontarius or just about any strategy really. So just a lobby full of really good players. So let's talk the strategy, right? So definitely want to split up your hunts because if all your hunt villagers are idle right here and then they have to walk here, you don't have enough food to go up to classic as fast as you can. So make sure to split those villagers up and then make sure to just put your buildings and defensive stuff around your towers, right? So let's just fast forward for a bit because we just want to see the strategy, right? So as the enemy, they are probably thinking, okay, we're against the Ra and a Zeus. So even though they are double Loki, they are gonna decide to just boom because that's probably better, especially because this is a super low on map, air against raw, right? Like it's probably better to just take two town centers and make sure to get your economy going, right? And the Gaia is probably going to do the same. Um, so here the strategy, I was in voice chat with Kiluminatie this game, so I kind of knew what he was going to do, right? We're both going to just 2TC Rain, and he's probably going to go like X-Men Chariot Camel against Atlantean. I feel like if you're against Atlantean as raw, you probably want to go a little of X-Men, right? Because the Atlantean player is going to do a heroic push with the destroyers, and the X-Men counter the destroyers, right? So that's probably what you want to do. And then me, I am against Norse, against Loki, and they're booming. And the thing about this map is that the gold mines are pretty far away and not that defensive, right? Like you can see right here and here. And these, like, yeah, it is kind of narrow here, but look at the size of the wall that is required, right, to wall this off. So we also do have two shifts in sense, and grass has the possibility of going underworld, right? So we can definitely make something happen with like some kind of gold starve, right? So um, nothing much going on, just making sure to get my farms down. So a little trick, right, is that in the archaic age you want to put about 3 to wood, and then once you gather enough for Shadoof, Pickaxe, Husbandry, and Plow, then you switch these wood villagers to the gold mine so you can get the farms up much more efficiently. And you can see I have all the upgrades. So I would say about 16 to 18 farms depending on how fast you want to go heroic. Like right now, I don't really feel like I'm in a lot of danger because they are booming, so I'm taking a little bit of a slower approach. Probably also because I've not played that well, right? Kiluminatie is going up quite a bit faster than me. Um, but yeah, so the only problem that I could run into right now is that the Loki player could still make a bunch of Earthseers, which he is doing, and then could go around to this gold mine and then deny me my large gold mine, right? So if he does that, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. So I made sure to put my budget around here, and then I'm going to kill this troll. I'm going to even bring my priest, I think, just in case. Yeah. So also another thing, as Loki, you want to hit like any building, right, to get the Mythian spawns. But if you are playing against Loki, make sure like if the Loki player is like hitting like a random granary in the map that you own, make sure to delete the granary right away when Loki is trying to attack it, because otherwise he might spawn a free myth unit or he might generate favor. So definitely delete those buildings that are open on the map when he is attacking them, right? So you can see Grass is also going for a second TC, and because he has two Raws on his team, and this is kind of a low-hand map, he's also opting into the farms, which is really good because we have double rain, right? And you can even see the enemies doing a little bit of farming as well. So and also as Gaia, give your teammates the Gaia Forest, right, for the increased wood gather rate. So let's see. So at this point, I was like, okay, I'm against Loki, right? Let's just go double X-Men and Chariot. But then I was like, I don't know. It's kind of like the units are slow, right? And like I want to put the pressure on, so I'm gonna whip out the old school. Well, not really old school, but whatever. Let's just call it old school because I used to do it back in the day. So I'm gonna go the double Mictol, double Camel, only 3 on wood strategy. So pretty much I'm putting everything to food, everything to gold, and I'm just gonna mass the camels and then go mythic pretty fast, and I'll follow up with a tornado on their main TC or their forward TC, right? So you will see what is about to happen. It's some carnage for sure. All right. Let's see what is going on. So, ooh, so you can already see Grass is making the Pegasus. The Pegasus is on his way, and so is the Rock. So they might have some walls, but fortunately, these flying units can fly right over. So honestly, as Norse against Raw, I would not take this forward town center. Like, it's either gonna get tornado or you're gonna get pushed off your forward really fast. But we'll see what happens, right? So it's probably for the best to put your Mictals very defensively, especially against double Loki, right? And then at least your gold villagers are safe because you never know with these Loki players. They might just kill all your gold villagers, right? So better be safe than sorry. So let's see what Kiluminatie is going on. Oh shit, there's a lot of shit going on here. So Zosio is going for the Behemoth Destroyer spam. So he's really going balls deep, if you will. So that double flying units flying over here. Um, so yeah, nice walls, making sure the trade route is safe. Damn, dude, fucking role player temple over here. But yeah, um, so we probably should have done a locust much sooner here already, but I'm flying right over. Um, damn, that's like 4 fucking barracks and 3 archery ranges. Holy shit. That reminds me of like some Settlers gameplay. Like you go for like the fast underworld, and it really seems like that's what he's doing as well. Yeah, he has the underworld, and now the locust is coming down. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 dwarves down. And Kiluminatie was like saying, "Oh, do another locust," but I'm not sure about that. I think it's better to save it and then do it again later, right? So here's the underworld, and this is about like the team play, right? So we hit the locust, and now I am coming with the camels. The only thing that I think we should have done is Grass should have put his buildings like here, right? And then put the underworld here, so I can go into the underworld very easily as well. Because right now I have to walk all the way from here to here, right? So I'm a little bit slower to the party, but that's okay. So I'm dropping the locust down here, making sure he cannot react. This is kind of lame, but you know you got to do what you got to do. Uli is a very good player, so you cannot take second chances with your wrong, right? So here I come in with a double camel, just murdering these villagers, and yellow. Like if I was yellow right now, I would resign, dude. I would be so pissed. That is just something else, right? And then let me see, Kiluminatie is dealing with the behemoths here. And let's see. So Grass is going to take this town center. The only problem is that Uli is a very smart player because he went 3 town centers and he just went mega boom, right? He put the hill fort down on his large gold mine, and he has the economy to hold this, I think. I mean, I know for sure because I played this game, right? Um, but yeah, so because we are attacking here, I can actually take my forward town center now safely, and then I can start making some buildings here and start pushing on this. Damn. So the Thimble Winter Flaming Weapons combo, and this really hurt us, man. This was just uh that set us back, I think. Like we were winning right here, but then the Thimble Winter cut off a lot of my production, right? It probably hit grass quite badly as well. Let's go in the caravans. And grass is only on 2 town centers, so he doesn't have that much economy uh, compared to Uli. So basically, like Uli just countered our whole strategy, right? Like grass still does have ceasefire, so we can kind of delay this and making sure yellow cannot get back into the game. And as you can see, I am going Horus. So I'm thinking like, what should I do with this tornado? Should I put it down here, or maybe on the forward? And And I was like, I should probably put it on the forward here and then take this town center as well. So I'm gonna be on 4 town centers. So yeah, there's a ceasefire. And Kiluminatie is using that ceasefire as well to take his town center. What Zoshio should have done though is put a building here, which he was planning to do, but I guess the town center just went up too fast. And like if he put a building down here, then it would have stopped the town center from going up because of the Gaia Lush. You can basically not build anything on the Gaia Lush, the green grass. And talking about grass, let's go back to the other grass, right? Um, so this is looking pretty bad for yellow because he cannot get cold anywhere. And now I am tornado in his base. So he is quite dead right now. Then I'm gonna put the camels on this gold mine right here for some distractions. So and that's the problem, right? Like the underworld is just too far away from me. I mean, maybe I should have still went into the underworld and made some different units, but I think it's still hurting them a lot. Like yellow doesn't have his main TC, and I'm like killing villagers in his base, and like it's still stalling them, from doing their north stuff. So, and as the game goes on, right, Raw is only gonna get stronger. So that's all we really have to do, and Greek late game is also like insane. So all we really have to do is just like stall the game out and just keep raiding these villagers. Because if we take yellow out, then it's basically gonna be a 3 versus 2. Yeah, I probably should have built another Migdal here so my units don't have to run all the way back from here. So let's fast play a little bit. So I'm kind of abusing him with the rock, just flying over with the camels and dropping them right on his gold mine. I also still have shift and send, so I'm probably gonna save a bunch of camels and Avengers soon, and then shift and send them on top of another gold mine pretty soon. So Sasio actually managed to take back the town center. So this is looking um, not too bad for Kiluminatie. It is this does look bad, but it is raw after all, right? Like raw can still hold on 2 town centers. So we actually got pushed off here because my army is not really here, right? Like my units are not really that good at fighting. It's more like a raid composition. But even if I mean, maybe if I took this town center and I made like chariots, I could have just spammed mercenaries from here, right? And then build a bunch of towers. Um, but that's not the strategy we decided, or I decided to go with this game. Because if you have like 36 on food like me, and then the rest on gold, and then just mass camo, you can basically like stack armor upgrades really fast. You can see my upgrades are quite good. So here I have 15 camels in the rock, just rock dropping on this gold mine. That's the thing though, like the new patch was released 6.0. I think we are playing on the patch, but like I'm still surprised. Like, why did they not remove the rock for free? Like Raw should not get a rock for free. Like it's just too broken. Like like just remove the rock. Like don't give the rock for free, and then you can make the rock cost like a little bit cheaper, like less favor to make up for it, like as compensation. But I don't think Ra should get a free rock when Ra gets heroic as Hathor. Anyway, it is what it is. So Grass is pushing into the middle of their base, trying to finish off yellow. And at the same time, I'm trying to hold this. And this is looking pretty bad. Like my macro, like my gold, it was just so low. Like because I had to walk all the way here to get the gold. So my gold mine ran out. This one at a really bad time, right? So um, but I still did manage to get the fortified town center in case. And I think just this one villager is repairing the town center, making sure it is not going down. So right now, basically all we have to do is just hold this position, secure this position, and then push on yellow. So here they here they cast flame weapons with a very small army. So that's not gonna do too much, but yeah. Still RDQ the camels from back here. So yeah, like you don't have to go Son of Osiris every game. Like if you see like an opportunity like this where you can just easily grab a town center from your enemy, then Tornado is definitely good. And you also get the upgrade from the, let me see. I guess you don't. Anyway, but yeah, like the camels, they're just really good, man. Like I think a lot of people uh go chariot camel too much, especially in team games. Like just massing camels in team games and just going after the gold mines, just raiding villagers, picking villagers off. Like it is really good. Like just go double Mikkel. And if you put two Miktels on your gold mine, like no one is touching that shit as well, you know. So double camel, definitely something good that a lot of players don't do. It's not good in every matchup. Like against Atlantean, I will probably not do it. Like against Atlantean, you need the X-Men to counter these destroyers. But for example, against Norse, against Greek, yeah, you can probably go double camel, especially in team games. Probably not in 1v1s, but in team games, yeah, you probably can. All right, so here's the shift in sense play. So let me see. Yeah, there it is. So I shift in sense an Avenger and all the camels, and I'm giving yellow no break, man. No break. So Grass is coming in. He's trying to go in for the kill. Zeus leading the pack. I'm just probably gonna start picking off some trade caravans here. So at this point, I will start making some catapults and start sieging this down as well. Damn, Grass is going really deep. He's going for this town center. So let me see. So Avenger doing its thing. Damn, it got pretty bad up here. It is good that we started winning fast here. He's even making the palace here, trying to disrupt our trade route. So let me see. So I'm just all over the place now. I'm just trying to like pick off any villagers, any caravans I see, just making sure I just kill every Norse villager. So let me see their perspective. Yeah, so Scandalous has 0 gold, and then Uli still has some gold, but um, he's definitely losing a lot of villagers. All these farmers are dead here, and villagers are dying here as well. So, so at this point, Uli is just gonna take yellow his town center. He's like, okay, I need this to defend right now. I need more population. So they're doing a big migration all the way to this 1200 gold mine. When you look at those upgrades, that is some big boy upgrades. Bellerophon, Bellerophon. Wow, I cannot even pronounce it. Oh, they get the flying Pegasus hero, right? So Gale was doing a nice job though, taking out my catapults, trying to slow down the advance with the siege, with the catapults. Damn, dude! Imagine if we had still had the locust right here. Like that's a juicy ass jackpot. Are these dwarves seriously going around the thing? Wow. Okay. But yeah, Kiluminatie is pushing now as well with the mercenaries and the siege towers and oh shit, Son of Osiris died, but that is okay. So yeah, I am just all over the place, picking off every villager I see. You can see Uli has no gold left, no wood left, and at the same time, Grass is pushing down with his hoplites. And there comes another pack of villager killers. So yeah, this looks like it is GG. All the sides are winning. So there it is. GG guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to follow or subscribe and leave a like. And if you have any suggestions for the next video, please let me know. And that will be all for today. So see you guys in the next video. But before we go, let's check out how many camels I made. If I can even check that. Yeah, I can. So I made 122 camels. Damn. All right. So see you guys in the next video. Peace out, boys.